Hello and welcome to the War Report. I am your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is the show where we talk about NXT and AEW. And we just finished the show and we were talking about the previous two Anarchy indie arenas. I do not even remember the one with the Elite versus BCC last year.
I just remember the band and I remember not liking it as much as the previous one.
I'm on Cage Match right now and trying to find any comment that mentions the band, because I know what you're talking about. Like, they just had the band continuously playing throughout the thing, but I'm not sure this is this match.
It is, bro. What other match would it be?
Probably
It was that match with Anarchy
Blood
in
and
Arena
Guts or
last
some
year.
shit, you know?
No, the Anarchy in Arena. I remember they super kicked the band. The Young Bucks super kicked the band. The front, the lead singer.
All right, hold on. Let me hit search F. Oops. Not find computer. No, I want to hit. I don't know how to do it on fucking Windows. There we go. Band. Yeah, someone that gave it a 4-star mentioned the band. And someone gave it a 10 stars for the band playing. What did they say? Because the band kept playing Wild Thing. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
now
it kept
it's
playing
slowly
over and
coming
over.
together. Yeah, no, that match fucking sucked. But all right. How we doing? How we feeling? Kind
How
of
am I feeling?
a slow week in wrestling, all things considered. Well, outside of Backlash, but news wise,
I'm
shit's going
kind of
on
hot,
whenever.
bro. I should have went to Raw on Monday. If I had known, I did know the card. I just didn't go. I should have went, bro.
You
I'm
should
really
have
upset with
went. You
myself. I
should have.
should have went, bro. I'm
That,
like,
that that
dude,
they what is it? They gave you Collision on Raw, bruh.
they damn near, they really did, bro. That was just really long matches and just really quality. Man, that fucking Ricochet Dragunov match was just. I gave it a 4.5. I really fuck with that match. I'm so excited just to see what Dragunov does on main roster.
You
And
could have been there for it, bro.
I
I was about to
know
say
it's all
his
right.
debut, but I just remember he fought Shinsuke.
Yeah, but this is a real debut. Yeah, I thought that match was really good. I thought Gunther Sheamus was good. I would have liked to seen that live. Yeah, honestly, that whole show was just really good,
Uh,
man.
you didn't talk about
Unfortunately,
You didn't want to see Zoe Stark and Ivy Niles live, bro.
man, bro, you want to kill a crowd? Let me tell you.
You want to give the crowd ample time to go get some fucking hot dog and some goddamn
Boy,
soda.
that's the problem with tournament matches. Sometimes it'll leave you with some matchups that like nobody asked for,
Mm-hmm.
which it shouldn't be. I mean, you could literally just set the bracket any way you want. So the fact that match was just like nobody, hell, shit. Zoe Stark didn't even like she cared when they put the camera on her. It's like she's about to cry.
Mm-hmm. Well, she ain't got no damn personality, so she didn't know what to emote, bruh. She
I
just
guess
looked
so.
around aimlessly.
Yeah, but so I'm kind of upset about that. I want to shout out to A Show for combining two of my favorite things together: the challenge
Yeah.
and wrestling. Shout out to
No.
Tyree for joining the podcast. That was a surprise. I didn't know it was coming.
Yeah. No. That was a surprise to me as well, and no disrespect to bro, but I saw the name. I was like, man, who the fuck is that? And then I clicked it and I was like, motherfucker from the challenge, and he talking to Mills like they buddy. I said, damn, Mills really deep in this shit.
Yo, Mills low key got connects. I don't even know about. He got a low key like just know people. But Mills is such a humble guy. He won't really like brag about it. So he'd be finding out about these relationships he has with people. I'm like, yo, how do you even know that person like that?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I thought that shit was really cool.
Mills knows like half the challenge staff somehow. I don't know how he managed to pull this off, but that's
Shit.
Mills for you, bro.
Um, no, that shit was cool, man. And what is it? When I was staying with Justin during Mania weekend, we were watching challenge stuff. So I thought that was a real cool connect. And shit like that. I think that the challenge is a really cool show, shit like that. But that's just not really you know,
That's my thing. That's my bag.
yeah. I thought that shit was really cool, man. And then I knew about the what is it? They talked about like the challenge real world shit podcast that they was doing, but what is it? What was the show that he was doing with Meals was doing with Maggie?
Oh, it's a challenge.
It's a challenge. Just bring
It's a
it back,
challenge.
bro. Just bring it
It's a
back.
challenge. Every once in a while, I want to text me. I was like, "Yo, let's just do it," but like, I don't have
Just
the
bring
time.
it back.
If Magic can't do it, I'm like, "Yo, man, let's just do this." But I don't think I got the
It
time for that.
it don't even got to be the new season. Just fuck it. Just
Just
do
the
it,
old
bro.
seasons.
Yeah, honestly, the old season shit is hilarious. And then there's iconic moments and shit like that. So there's like a little more meat on the bone, that you could talk about and shit like that. Like the repercussions and like what will happen going forward. All sorts of shit. After that, but no, I think that was a really cool get for them.
Yeah, it
I
was.
thought it was really cool that
I
he was a
didn't. I
part of
didn't know
that.
Ty. I didn't know Tyree was locked in like that with wrestling. I didn't
Oh
know that.
yeah, dude is
I
super
didn't know.
locked in.
I didn't know.
What
So
is
that
it?
that was cool too.
He's only 41. I'm looking at it
Oh,
on Google right now. And he talking like stat guy Greg when he talks about his his history of wrestling, bro.
how old is Greg?
Oh,
Greg can't. I mean, shit.
Greg 76.
Damn. Shout out to Greg.
But yeah, no, what is it? He said like one of his early memories or whatever. Like he mentioned Hulk Hogan or some shit, and I was just like, damn, that was before we knew.
Yeah.
That's
What's
that's
your?
what
I
that's
would.
what he when he was kind of undeniable.
Yeah, that was Hogan. That was. I mean, you can't from Hogan from like 85 to like. I think they started booing him around 90. I think it was whenever 90. What was it? WrestleMania 8 ish, maybe around 9 ish. That's when they started booing him.
Mhm.
So he definitely had a run where he was just that dude, and then he lost it. Started getting booed in WCW, and then NWO came up, and he was
He was up.
the
Well,
rest was
they was gonna
history.
boo him regardless, but yeah, he was
Hey,
up.
you know it's an underrated run. His 2002 return when Hogan came back, bro, insane. Every crowd reaction he got was just absolutely
Cause,
out of this world,
Cause they
bro.
thought they
It
would never
was
see that nigga
yeah.
again.
And that was kind of
uh,
my first. That was my introduction. Well, not my. I was aware who Hulk Hogan was, but that was my
yeah.
first time really getting to see Hulk Hogan because I didn't start watching wrestling until '99. I wasn't watching WCW. Tell you that much.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was kind of like my first introduction to really like getting to see what Hulkamania was all about. And
Yeah. Um, I'm not one of those dudes that just be like, ah man, I didn't miss nothing. When I talk about like WCW and shit like that. But nah, they were
oh,
they had some really good
99.
shit,
No, not
man.
99. I missed some stuff. I didn't miss nothing in '99. I already know
Oh
I didn't
no,
miss
no,
Hulk
oh
Hogan.
99. No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
before that, yeah, absolutely. But '99, no,
Nah,
didn't
I
miss
just
that.
kind of I just kind of hate the WCW slander. Like when people like talk about it, like nothing was good, and that makes that's why I'm just like, nah, they got some hits for real, man. Like, uh,
I think
2001
what
happened, but like,
you know what it
it
was. I
got a lot
think
of hits, man.
people just had that lasting memory of those last couple of years. That on top of
Yeah,
the fact that WWF won, so they got to write the history of it, and they definitely downplay it to a degree.
yeah,
But
they
I mean,
definitely downplay the success.
but even they got to admit they even admit like they were getting their ass whooped for a while for a
Yeah,
long time.
and
So
I feel like the only time where they mentioned like, oh man, we was getting our ass whooped is like right before they're about to mention Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vince McMahon, which kind of turned the whole shit around for them.
yeah,
Like they go, man, WCW was beating our ass. Then Stone Cold Steve Austin, like immediately after. Like, they don't really I haven't really watched anything or remember anything that really just talks about like WCW kicking WWE's ass for a very long time. Um,
4 weeks, whatever the hell it was, 90 weeks, or whatever the hell. I don't know what it was, but
it's like 83.
83. That's the
I
name of
mean,
the
it's
podcast.
yeah, it's David.
Hey, you know what? If I was Eric Bischoff, I'd name my podcast that too. Like, hey, we whooped y'all ass for 83 weeks.
Yeah, that like that might be the oh man, that was in the past, old man type shit. But like that's quite an accomplishment, dog. Like
Hell yeah.
that's a championship ring. I was beating their ass before they was up.
And they were trying to kill each other. That was
Yeah,
like that was I hate to bring it up. That was Drake and Kendrick of wrestling in 1990s.
Oh,
Boo! I
you
know.
need better comparisons.
Boo!
Ooh.
Did you see this? Did you see the Sami Zayn one he just posted?
Yeah, I was just like, when white people and actually, fuck it. When I was seeing not black people talking about it, that's when I was just like, it's over with. When I saw Justin Wong talking about, hey man, where do I
Justin Wong.
chronicle the beef? I said, my nigga,
No, it's Shawn
what?
Michaels.
No, Justin Wong, he tweeted about
I
it, and I was
know.
just like, my nigga, please shut the fuck up.
Stick to
Shawn
Street
Michaels
Fighter,
tweeting about
man.
it, please shut the
I said,
fuck
all
up.
right.
I was just seeing so many white people getting their takes off and shit like that. Like as to me, as I feel like as it was concluding, and I was just like, you guys are giving it more legs, and now you guys are starting to dominate the conversation. Now I hate it. Well, like I hate it more now.
I bet hated it.
Um,
I muted every single possible word I could.
my thing is that
I
like
gotta screenshot you my mute list. Any word that pertained to that beef, I got rid of it. So get these
that
niggas out of here. I don't want to see
you
this anymore.
you are never gonna see a food recipe that feature beef in it ever again, bro.
I muted beef. I muted feud. Kendrick, every album, every song title, anything. I said I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't.
nah.
I don't want to see this. But no, I just
But yeah,
the
no, that
fact
shit
that
was cool.
the fact that he posted a picture of Macklemore just made me laugh. They're really trying to bring
Yeah.
Macklemore back. I am all for a free Palestine and all that shit. We're not bringing back Macklemore. I refuse. We're not doing this again. Mm-mm. You see how that goes. Kendrick wins something for a change, and look what pops up. Macklemore. You see how that happens? It's all set up.
Kendrick, you did the white man's bidding, but they still trying to replace you with Macklemore. No, I'm playing.
Again, second time in a row.
Yeah, again. Oh my god, I remember that night on Twitter. But yeah, no, nothing's really going on.
Okay, I give it a real quick shout out before we get into in the trenches real quick. I got a real quick
Okay,
shout
go
out.
ahead.
Shout out to the YouTube page TH14, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
TH14.
TH14
No.
Productions. Shout out to the they're like chronicle like old feuds, and they'll just have all the promos and like in all the matches to build up to like to that whatever pay-per-view match it was. For
Mm-hmm.
example, watching the story of Bret Hart versus Yokozuna from WrestleMania 9.
Oh
Like
yeah, I saw you put that in the chat.
I've seen that match, but I've never seen like the build up to that. So they had like every single promo, vignette, yada yada, like up into the match. So like it's just such a cool channel because it's like
Mm, I
it,
feel
it, it gives
like
you that historic, like it kind of gives you that background of what you're getting into. It makes
I'm
the match feel more important. What?
I'm gonna tap in after we finish recording here, but I definitely feel like this is a channel that's about to get sniped before this episode comes out.
Bro, no, this channel been around for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been. I'm amazed it hasn't been sniped. It's been around for 3 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. We good. I'll tap
Yeah,
in.
they got all of them. They got like any feud from like they got a couple AEW feuds, not too many because there's not that much history in AEW yet to have a lot of feuds like that. But
Mm-hmm.
they got like old. It's mostly like WWE stuff, some WCW stuff, mid 2000s. I kind of prefer like the early 90s stuff because that's more harder to find. I feel like online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, I've been watching a lot of those. Like
Okay.
whatever. I'll
I'll
send you the
log
link.
in.
Oh, I'll put the
No,
link
no,
in the
I
Discord. Right?
yeah, I
So
can see it right now. Yeah. I'm kind of over the reliving the war shit.
yeah,
Um,
there's no commentary. It just straight up just all the promos and segments. That's it. And like important matches.
yeah, and then also it's just like he be giving WCW points that they really don't fucking deserve. Um, that should be bothering me high key.
Stressing you out.
Um, yeah, nah, I was just like, really, you giving him a point for that? And then WWE like episodes prior, WWF or whatever was doing similar bullshit just like that. And he was just like, I'm gonna give it a point because what was happening on Raw at the same time was actually worse than this. And I was just like, no, that's not how this works. Like well,
Just how you feeling
well,
that week.
well, like I know like it's you're comparing shit head to head and stuff like that, but like when they did it and the segment was ass, that means that it was ass when they did it too. And I doubt like whatever the fuck they were doing was actually worse than what you just said was ass last week. You should actually be more mad that it's happening happening. You have to see some bullshit like that again. You should be twice as annoyed. because it didn't work for them. It's not working for you neither.
Mm-hmm.
Like you should be learning from your mistakes, which is why I'd be upset at AEW and shit. But yeah, no, I'm not really fucking with reliving the war right now. It's kind of weird because like I did the binge and I caught up, and then like as soon as I caught up, I followed for like 5 more weeks, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
I still watch every Thursday. It's like a Thursday tradition at this point. You know, I'm
Yeah,
already working from home, so I just put it on in the
yeah.
background
I'm
and
not
I'll
shitting on
I'll watch it.
nobody that's still watching. I'm just saying I'm kind of over it. It was cool.
Yeah,
It was cool,
but
but
check
I'm
but
over
check
now.
out TH14. I was watching something last night and it was just like I was watching the Bret Hart Yoko thing, right? I'm not
Hmm.
gonna go too far into it, but like I only watch half of it because it's like an hour. It's like 90 minutes. So like this is Yokozuna kind of got there. Like so they're establishing him as a monster heel. And like his whole thing was he had not been knocked off his feet yet. He just won the Rumble, hasn't been knocked off his feet yet. So they had Brett's already the champion. But in the meantime, Hacksaw Jim Duggan's like, yo, you and Mr. Fuji been talking a lot of shit about America. You know what I'm about? I'm about America, dog. So this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna see you at Raw, and we gonna have this is like early Raw. This might be like one of the early like first month of it. And like he's like, so I'm gonna see you at Raw, and we're gonna have a challenge. If I can knock you off your feet, then I win, right? So Yokozuna, like they had this whole thing. Yokozuna busting his ass. He can't knock him over, and then in the end, Hacksaw Jim Duggan does knock him over, so he wins. He starts celebrating. So Yokozuna takes the salt in the bucket, throws it in Hacksaw Jim Duggan's face, right?
Hmm.
Mind you, the crowd is going absolutely fucking apeshit that somebody finally knocked Yokozuna over, right? So then, at this point, they've already established that okay, Yokozuna is beatable. He can be knocked down.
Yeah.
And then so after that, Yokozuna throws the salt in Hacksaw Jim Duggan's face. They gives him like 5 bonsai drops, right? Dude bleeding out of his mouth, like kids in the crowd crying. Like they went from like elated to like fucking like dead silent in the fucking arena, beat his ass, draped the American flag over him. And I'm just like, yo,
Fire.
that is like the story, like that's how you fucking establish like establish like a main heel. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so you've established that yes, he's a monster, but he can be taken down, right? But
Hmm.
also it's gonna be really hard. He's gonna try to fucking kill you, right? So you're putting all these odds on Bret Hart where it doesn't seem like it's impossible for him to beat him, but it's gonna be really, 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 really hard to do it. And I thought that story was just the way they told that story. I'm like, it can be so simple, and sometimes it's
Hmm.
not just AEW that does this. Even WWE at a time, just like they make shit more complicated when it needs to be when you don't really need to do that. Sometimes simple is best. They got like the range of emotion that it took the crowd for that whole story. It was only like a 15-minute segment. It got Yokozuna over so fucking crazy, like that fast. And it made you want to see Brett beat him. Well, eventually end up being Hogan. But you know what I mean? Like, even to get there, it was incredible. Like that crowd reaction was insane. They had that Manhattan Center rocking, bro. But yeah, obviously, honestly, if anybody who doesn't not aware of the YouTube channel TH14, check it out. They have a lot of great stuff in there. There's so many compilations, just any not even like the big feud. They have like random ass like mid card feuds and shit. Like that's all like Stevie Richards versus the Good Father. I'm like, who would see that?
Why?
I don't know. It's 33 minutes, but yeah, they got the Steve, Big Show versus Big Show versus Mark Henry from Vengeance 2011. The 6-man Armageddon in the Cell. And then they got the big ones like Stone Cold Undertaker, SummerSlam '98. So they got a whole range of stuff. It's just a great stuff. Punk MJF from Revolution 2022, like all their promos. That's a long one, just 2.5 hours. God damn. All
I
right.
didn't really think it'd go that fucking far. But,
It must have. That's one of the longer ones I've seen on here, actually. Damn. Well,
no,
they do
that's
they,
really
do- they do
that's
do a
really
lot of
great.
yapping though. It's a lot of
Yeah, they did
yapping in
do a lot
there,
of
bro.
yapping, but like, nah, that's really like the last like good program that they had, or like shit that really had like story to it. Like,
Not in 2023. What happened in 2023? I don't even remember anymore, bro.
ain't no,
My
ain't no
brain is
there
so
there there
fucking.
is there is no good. AEW has no good feuds starting this year. I'm
Mm.
stamping that. Um, But all right. I don't know. I was about to go into video game corner, not in the trenches, but you provided some wrestling content, so we can just go keep it flowing and go into the trenches.
I bet.
No, that's cool. Um, all right, let's see what we got here. Ethan Page is no longer with AEW.
Hate to see it.
Thoughts?
Thoughts?
Hate to see it.
Um, hate to see it. I don't want to see somebody lose their job, but I mean, I guess they just didn't want to resign him, or if he didn't want to resign there, it seemed like it never really worked out for them. For Ethan Page, he had a lot of hype
So
online. I
much.
remember when he came in, people were like, "Oh, this is a big deal. This is a big deal," and I was like, "Are we going?" I wasn't really super aware of Ethan Page. I heard his name a couple times, but I didn't know much about him. To me, he came off pretty generic. I don't know what he was doing in TNA. Um, he had that feud with Darby, and that was kind of pretty much it. After that, he didn't do much else. Um, yeah, I can see him going back to TNA maybe. Working with they could use the people, so
Yeah, for sure.
I don't. Yeah, it just didn't really work out. I don't have much else to say about Ethan Page. Really, just best luck of whatever he wants to do later on. But let that be a lesson. I had this discussion on Twitter today with Jacob Fatu. Just because niggas is doing something serious on the indies, don't mean it's always going to translate on the big stage. And I think people need to really realize that. I've seen too many
Or
takes.
like measure your expectations.
Yeah, like let's slow down. This is a little side tangent, but I've seen so many tweets saying Jacob Fatu is the best wrestler in the family. I don't know if they mean currently wrestling or like all time. Both of them are wrong. But like, if you're telling me this man is better than The Rock, Yokozuna, Roman Reigns, I'm not believing that. You
No.
can't fool me. You can fool them. You can
Yeah,
fool them that are not paying attention. I've seen some
I'm
of the Yokozuna match. I mean, I'm sorry, not Yokozuna. Jacob Fatu matches. He cool, but best wrestler in the family, you're bugging. Absolutely not.
yeah, he's definitely not that.
In the Anawai Samoan dynasty, yeah, don't lie to me like that. This is my thing. Some like, bro, name any all time great that didn't work in some kind of major company at some point in their life.
Oh yeah, they was trying to tell you
Yeah,
just because you never worked in just because they never worked in the big stage doesn't mean that
I'm like, yes,
that
yes,
they're not the
absolutely.
best.
That absolutely means that. I don't care if you killing it in the indies your whole fucking career. If you didn't
Yeah.
do something where the lights were the brightest, it don't have to be WWE, anywhere. If you didn't do something where the lights were the brightest and you making real fucking money, it don't fucking matter. Not to me.
No, you got to be in the big leagues. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
that's
you
just how it
gotta be.
goes.
That it
You
has to.
you not gonna tell me, on some, nigga balling on the G League, telling me he one of the greatest versus niggas that actually made it to the
Yeah,
big league. You feel me?
it don't
Like
work like that.
and I'm not disrespecting this game or no shit. I feel
Oh
like
he, no, he
I'm
could be. This is
yeah,
my thing. Jacob Batu absolutely could end up being one of the greatest to ever do it and the best in that family. But people are naming it are trying to put it on him
yeah, they
now.
stamping it
I'm
already.
like,
And I'm like,
bro, he hadn't even done anything yet. Like, realist. I mean, he's obviously done stuff, and I'm talking about like real deal, like made some real money, had a real program, put some real butts in seats. Like, he ain't done that yet.
hey
So
man,
I can't put him on that list.
if he what is it? You need to sell out WrestleMania, man.
You know what I mean? Like, you didn't do that. I don't care how many springboard fucking moonsaults you can do.
And
Ivar
hey
can do that
man,
too, nigga.
yeah, niggas be like,
You
oh
know what I
man, he's
mean?
the best wrestler because you can do all these flips and shit. It's
I'm
just
like,
like,
bro, I promise
nigga,
you, there's 10 guys in the
yeah,
PC that can do that right now.
hey,
Same shit he's doing.
being a fat nigga that could flip, bruh, that shit don't mean nothing to me, man.
That's what
That
I'm
shit
saying.
ain't work out for Keith Lee, bruh.
You ain't lying. I would put it this way. I've been watching wrestling for a long time. I've seen a lot of guys internet gas get signed to a big company and not do shit. A lot. I don't want that for Jacob Fatu. I don't think that it will happen for Jacob Fatu,
But that's
but it
the
can
reality of
happen.
the situation.
He can shit the bed. Also, what are they doing signing Tongaloa? Don't do that. Come on. We already one was bad enough. I didn't need the brother too. The worst brother. You know, like
Oh, you think You know what's crazy?
I was already mad about Tama Tonga.
Tama Tonga is probably the best wrestler of like besides like his father or whatever. But like he probably the best wrestler of the motherfuckers. Cause what is it? Hikuleo is equally his ass.
Is Tama Tonga currently the best wrestler in the bloodline?
Shit. Solo Sikoa is still better than that nigga.
You think Solo's better than Tom? I think I'll put Tama Tonga over Solo Sikoa. But I
I
don't think very
can't.
highly of Solo Sikoa either. So
Yeah, like nah, bro.
I would put Tama Tonga over Solo Sikoa, but that's not saying much because I think Tama Tonga
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
I
really
saw
saying very little, bro.
not only Toga Tonga Loa come out at Backlash, he fucked up the one thing he had to do. You just got there. How you fucking up on the first thing? You only had one job.
He not good.
Pull the ref. And the ref had to fucking stall the 3 count because you took too damn long to come out.
He never did no shit like that in New Japan.
I guess not.
Yeah,
But
he definitely
he'd been in WWE before, not like this is his first time here.
what?
He was Camacho.
Before my time. I don't know who the fuck that is.
That was like early. Remember early NXT, like when it was Sin Cara when he got unmasked and became the Mexican thug nigga, and he had a bodyguard named Camacho. Used to ride on the bike together.
Ah, bro, before me,
You don't remember that? I thought you watched
before
early
Christ,
NXT. Before Christ.
before Cyrus.
I thought you watched the early like Biggie era Seth Rollins era NXT.
No,
Uh, okay.
nigga, what?
It
Sami
wasn't very good.
Zayn, Sami Zayn, and fucking Shinsuke is where I came in, bro. After that, I
Yeah,
was locked in.
NXT didn't low key didn't pick up until I want to say when Neville came in. Once Neville came in, that's when it started turning up a little bit.
Yeah, like I still what is it? Like I seen like of course I seen like Sasha and them do the match and shit, but like when I became like a real like when I came like a real watcher, you feel me? That's what I was locked into. So
Yeah,
um
once Neville, Sammy, and Kevin and them came in, that's when shit turned up
mhm.
for NXT.
um Speaking of NXT, we got some releases.
Yeah, we lost some guys and girls. I got the
We
list
lost
right
it.
here.
We lost a queen, bruh. Valentine Faraz, bruh.
Valentina Feroz. Yeah, unfortunately, once she lost her partner, it wasn't really the same for her. We didn't really get to see much of her. Didn't she get hurt or something? I feel like I could be
Oh,
wrong. Yeah. First on the list is
no,
Valentina Feroz. Oh,
I
go ahead.
wait. No, I think she did get hurt.
I'm pretty sure she got hurt.
Yeah, I think she had like a knee injury or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, she was let go. Darrell Mason, Vlad Pavlenko, Ezekiel Bolagun, Kaya Saint, who I think she worked maybe like a couple matches on Level Up, if I'm not mistaken. Emma Diaz, she was on the Next Gen show.
Yeah, I heard a lot of these people are from like the next gen show. So when I
Yeah,
heard that, I was just like, oh, okay. Like
that's tough.
one
Yeah,
ear out the other.
yeah. But I like Emma Diaz because she already got went straight online. She had like, look, I'm taking indie bookings, and I really respect that she's still gonna keep trying to go for it. She must really found the bug for wrestling. And shout out to Booker T for booking her on Reality of
Mhm.
Wrestling. That's a good look. That was a cool look for her.
Yeah,
Um,
after when I saw that happen in like rapid succession, I was like,
oh,
you'll be back.
yeah, that's good. That's how I feel. Like I think some of these people might be back. Maybe they want to get them some seasoning on like the indies or something.
Yeah, which
Um,
but to me, I was just like, you had these motherfuckers win this game show and decided they still wasn't good enough. I think you need to make these little game shows a little harder, bro.
it wasn't really a game show. It was more like a documentary style thing. I watched the first couple episodes. It was more just like documentary style, kind of going through
Mm.
like the auditions, and then I didn't get to the episodes where they were actually training, but it was low key like tough enough. Just like the way Meals put it, like it was like sanitized, like tough enough, which is if you can put it that way.
Sanitized tough enough is fucking hilarious.
Because tough enough wasn't really that like hardcore to begin with. Great show.
Yeah,
I might have
nope.
to rewatch that. Um, Keyshawn LaFleur and Trey Bearhill, which was interesting because he was actually on TV.
Hey
Um,
man, Triple H, keep up the good work. That nigga was going nowhere, man.
allegedly, he got a lot of high praise backstage, so people were kind of surprised about that one. And Julian Baldy, um, there was rumors that Sexy BJ Ray also got released, but clearly not because he got his head kicked
Ooh.
off. Sexy BJ Ray. So Sexy BJ Ray was one of the standouts on Next Gen. Not because he was like good or anything. He was just kind of a douchebag. Like nobody liked him. He was kind of a dickhead. Um, so yeah, it was reported that he got released, but clearly he didn't because he was on NXT this week and he got kicked in the head by Carmen Petrovic. So you know that was wrong. Um, Another release, Gable Steveson.
Yeah, that nigga was some shit. That
It
nigga was
didn't seem like
ass.
it didn't seem like he was 100% dedicated to professional wrestling. Um, he wanted it one way, as Marlo would
Marlo.
say. He wanted it one way, but it just you couldn't. I think he just spread himself too thin. He wasn't able to do pro wrestling and also do the amateur wrestling that he was doing or whatever the hell he
Hmm.
was.
I
It just
think it's
didn't
like
work
gimmick and
out.
stuff.
Yeah, it just wasn't gonna work out. And you know what? That's fine. I heard he got an offer from like NFL teams and like UFC or some shit. So I think he would fare well in UFC, obviously because he's an Olympic wrestler. I feel like if you could do that, UFC
Yeah.
couldn't,
Oh no,
translate pretty easily.
they throw hands out there, so who knows?
You never know. Um, yeah, it just didn't work out. He had that one match against Baron Corbin at whatever pay per view that was, and they booed him out the building. And
Yeah, that match was fucking ass.
Baron Corbin can only do so much. I
Hmm.
think he's a fine in ring worker, but they were giving him a tall task with that one. Um, yeah, I can't say I'm gonna miss him.
That's
To
how
be
I
honest
feel.
with you, can't say I'm gonna miss the guy. Um, Another not a released, but soon to be Drew Gulak. Um, Initially it was that he was released. However, at the Backlash post conference, Triple H confirmed that no, he's not released. He's still with the company. Fightful noted that he's actually still currently involved with WWE. However, he will not be re-signed when his contract expires next month. So we've seen the last of Drew Gulak, it seems, unless something miraculous happens. Also, the recent claims of sexual misconduct made by Ronda Rousey initiated an investigation by WWE into the incident and Drew Gulak as a whole. According to those who spoke in NXT, the belief is that Gulak's public response only made things worse,
Yeah,
but that was not the determining factor in the decision to not bring them back. Yeah, that didn't help. I'll tell you that much.
yeah, I
He
knew that.
he,
I knew that
he
was a
probably should
stupid move.
he probably should have shut the fuck up. He definitely. I hate to bring it back to the Drake Kendrick thing, but it was like when Drake was like, "Yo, if I was touching little girls, I'd probably be arrested." Like, no, that's not how that works, bro. You can't just say stuff like that. I don't know. Didn't make it any better. Within the investigation, according to Fightful, they also learned that Drew was a fucking bully. Several NXT talent made claim that Drew Gulak was a bully who would often target injuries during matches with talent that were recovering from minor injuries at the time. One talent claimed that during a match with Gulak, he purposely re-dislocated previously dislocated finger, while another claimed that Gulak would intimidate talent into not reporting the incidents. There was an incident during the NXT taping last year where Gulak verbally reprimanded Shawn was verbally reprimanded by Shawn Michaels and NXT coaches for intentionally spiking an opponent during a match. One NXT talent who worked with Gulak noted that he was an odd in the sense that he would often quote unquote test talent to see if they would react to his bullying.
Yeah, rest in piss, nigga.
Yeah, fuck out of here, nigga. Yo, it's dislocating somebody. Nah, we had to throw hands, dog. You might do me like that in the ring. I don't care who I am. You know what the nasty part is too. You know he would do it to the young dudes who obviously didn't have any say.
Yeah.
Just yeah, that's just nasty. You can't be doing shit like that. Yeah, get him out of here. That's like some old like '80s bullying shit they would have did back in the day. You know what I mean? There's no
Hmm.
space for that in the company in 2024. This isn't fucking NWA fucking Mid South bullshit. You know what I mean? Like you can't do that. So I'm surprised it took so long for that to come out though. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Like it does make you question like what's going on over there. Like there's still the culture in NXT still kind of like
Oh, that shit definitely dying with
good
him.
old
So
boys club. I mean, because you went from Bill Demott was had the bullying thing, and who knows how long Gulak's been bullying. He's been there for a while now, so I hope that's it. I hope we did no more of that bullying bullshit. Who are the vets over there? This was Sean Spears. I don't think he has any kind of reputation like that. Um, who else is over there? That's like Corbin, who's
mm,
not there anymore. He's a vet, but he's gone.
I doubt
So
I doubt Corbin bullying niggas.
nah, I doubt it. He's like a cool dude. He kind of seems like he
Mm.
just goes with the flow. But I'm just trying to think of like who are the vets over there who wouldn't be like who would take advantage of the young guys and girls like that. But yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, if he's willing to do all that bullshit, obviously we can question his character about the Ronda Rousey shit too. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like that, but sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes if he's just a dickhead, it adds to the validity of whatever Ronda said, even though I believe her anyway. Um, but yeah, that's the trenches. You have any thoughts on this Gulak situation?
uh, they should just fire him.
I don't know if they're doing the outright firing anymore. I don't know what their new kind of strategy is.
Like I know there's like no more non-compete clauses and shit like that, but I feel like for a nigga like him,
Just let him go.
yeah, get gone, nigga.
I guess
Like
they figured.
that's
I
not
guess they
somebody
figured.
I still want to keep around.
I guess they figured you got a month left. Just let it ride out. They killed him anyway. I mean, they straight up called him trash on TV. You can't get any worse
Yeah,
than that.
that well, like if you just go bash a nigga on TV and do all this other shit, just get rid of the nigga.
That's when I knew it
No,
was over. When they straight up called him trash on TV, I said, "Yeah, he's done. He
yeah,
ain't coming
well,
back." When
they
they
had
killed
his
him and said, when they killed him and called him trash, and they made a storyline out of it.
they had his whole crew talking shit about him. He was like, "Hey man, thank God you got that piece of shit out of here. It was some fucking shit, but you're not facing me for my title."
That's funny. They made a storyline out of it and everything. That's really funny, actually.
Yeah, no,
At the
give him
NXT,
fucking
they get him out of
I don't
here.
know. I don't know. I feel like for a case like him, like, nah, you should definitely get him the fuck out. Like, just fire the nigga.
Yeah, good riddance. You can go be a loser with your brother too. Weird ass niggas.
Oh, who's his brother?
Rory Gulak. He did some weird shit. What did he do?
Oh, what do you do?
Some nasty. He would be a nasty man for sure.
I'm not even gonna look it up. Fuck him.
He would be a nasty man.
All right. Yeah, you already mentioned Gable Stevenson and Gulak. Oh wow, I like how seamlessly weaved all that shit in. Yeah, we
Come
done.
on now. I've been doing this for a little while now, man. You know what I mean?
uh, I don't even know why you did this separately. They're all in the same
It
category.
wasn't
For
on
now,
it
this
wasn't
week.
on purpose, but it just so happened to end up like that.
No, it's fine. All right, AEW. All right, so we heard from Serena Deeb. What you think about the promo?
Speaking of allegations,
Oh,
is she with Marty?
yeah, I don't know if they're still an item,
No.
but yeah, that is a funny that's a crazy segue. Hey man,
Oh
this is
yeah.
this is a this is a segue episode, baby.
Oh, I just looked up what Rory Gulak did. Yeah, he was being real nasty. He was on that CP time. You feel me?
Oh yeah, kill him.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't what. Yeah, yeah. Get him out of here. Um. Yeah. So Serena, that it was an interesting promo because last time I saw Serena, I'm pretty sure she was a heel. I could be
Yeah,
wrong. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But they tried to babyface her with this promo, and the crowd just didn't really care. Um, I thought it was interesting. They had her like up on the stage, right? So like in the camera view, there's like a couple in like a Oilers uniforms, and that prompted the crowd to get into like an Oilers chant while she's telling about how she's giving this like impassioned promo, like damn near crying about how she almost died, and people are just chanting for the Oilers.
yeah,
So
that
that was
was
kind of fucked
silly on her
up.
part.
It wasn't her fault. It was just like, damn, that kind of sucks. But yeah, the crowd was. I feel like the crowd was kind of confused on what they were supposed to do with this because I'm in the position where I thought she was
Because
a heel.
Yeah, right. Because I'm just like, what's her alignment?
Yeah, I was a little confused by that. I guess that was their kind of way of soft launching her into like a face turn, but I don't know how well it worked. We'll see. Next time we see her.
Yeah, we'll see.
But you never know with AEW. Sometimes I don't even know what alignment Tony's in because sometimes she kind of baby faces a little bit too. I don't know what's going on with with these women programs on the show.
She
Either of
she in
them
the
really.
she in the fucking around category. Like I don't know what the fuck she doing.
Yeah, it wasn't even a bad promo. It was very much from the heart, but like I don't think the crowd really gave a fuck.
Which is crazy, not giving a fuck about somebody that.
Hey, sometimes it be like that.
That's
sometimes,
crazy, ain't
sometimes
it?
niggas just don't care.
But yeah, no, I thought the promo stuck. I think just not knowing where she like stands as a, where she stands or like her alignment, that makes like a lot of this shit weird, Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I didn't really know what to make of this promo either. Tony Storm comes out and they give off two shits. I don't know why these two gals are cussing. It ain't even 10 o'clock yet. Uh, but yeah, Tony Storm was outright like, "Girl, I don't give a fuck about your seizures, bitch." And I was like, "That's
No,
a
they
crazy thing
they,
to not really give a
they,
fuck about."
they didn't say bitch yet. That's
Oh
when the
yeah, give
feud
a
goes to the
shit.
next level. You know the rules. If it's a women's feud, especially if Natalia's involved, it don't reach a crescendo until we hear the word bitch. We haven't heard it yet, so maybe next week.
Yeah, no, I thought that shit was extremely like odd. Um, but yeah, no, I don't really know what to really think of it, because I don't really know where she stands, and I don't know. I just thought the whole promo was like weird through and through.
I agree. Yeah.
um, next, moving on. Did you see Mercedes Moné trying to weaponize her little fan base into like making sure that she main event Double or Nothing?
I did not see Mercedes post. I did see a trending topic. What was it? Willow Mercedes main event. I did see that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't click on it, but I did see it.
I was like, that's weird. Um, I feel like
Hey, start a
I feel
movement.
like I feel like some people were just like weren't convinced, so they were just like, "Oh," she was just like, "Word, nah, I'm main eventing.
Do you
I'm
think
gonna
she's
get."
main eventing? I don't think she is.
I don't think.
If she if
No.
she is if she is, they're not making it feel like a big deal currently.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, she trying to weaponize her crew, and
And the
I'm
crew
just
the
like,
crew the crew is the ride for her.
yeah, but I was just
Mhm.
like, that's this is a very weird way to go about it. That's just how I feel.
You know what the women's division needs? Athena. Athena needs to be on these shows.
You think so?
I think so.
No, I think she would be a good addition to the whole shit. Because they do need a worker.
They need
Um,
something. Yeah, they need another worker. Yeah, I don't really understand why they refuse to put her on the shows. They will put every other Ring of Honor champion on the show except for I don't understand it. There has to be I wonder what the reason is. But yeah, as far as this Tony Serena situation goes, they got a lot of work to do to get me to care. For me to care that Serena's a baby face and
well, she told you
Tony's
she was
Tony.
having seizures, bro. What do you mean you don't care?
I don't. I do care. I do care about her health, but I don't care about her as a wrestler.
um, and unintentionally, one of the funny things that was in that promo, she was just like, "Yeah, man, I be having these seizures. I don't know why. Maybe, just maybe, it might be the wrestling."
Might be. I'm
Oh,
not a doctor, so
I'm
I,
just
I
saying, I'm
can't
just saying,
speak
I'm
on
just
it.
saying, I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Maybe the long lasting term effects, you know, wrestling is not the most healthy job. You feel me? I'm gonna say.
What else we got?
Um, how'd you feel about the Christian Cage and Swerve segment? Because I thought it was predictable, and then when they did something I didn't expect, I was just like, "Oh, but that's stupid."
I think you did need to. You didn't really have to, I guess. To you could have just like soft kind of pushed him away from Mogul Empire.
Mhm.
Cause really, I forgot all about it till they came out. I was like, oh yeah, they're with him.
Somebody
But I
reminded me of them last week when they're beating their ass, and then somebody in the chat was just like, "Why is the mogul like? Why did the mogul assembly come out to help them?" And I guess this is
that was
why because they were like bought
yeah.
out, but like, yeah, no, it was weird.
But I do think that would necessary to get him away from them altogether. So I guess if that was a way to do it, that's fine.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I mean, besides that, it was very, the impassioned babyface promo from Swerve. Um, it's not really hitting for me, but it wasn't like bad. It just, I don't know. I'm not really like, they haven't really got me yet.
Shit, with this
They,
nigga,
they,
they never gonna get me.
they still got time, but as of right now, I'm just kind of like, I'm whatever on it. We're only on week two. I thought the beatdown was pretty good. The table spot was cool. Um, yeah, that was pretty much it as far as I don't remember anything that was actually said in the promos. I'm trying to remember. I was kind of
Um,
like, I think I was cooking. I was like reheating dinner at that point.
Christian Cage was just like, I'm gonna take shit from you, and all that, and then
Oh, you think he's gonna take his gold teeth or something like that?
yeah, he did say he was gonna take his
That
gold. So
felt
I thought
kind
that
of
was funny.
that felt kind of coded, low key. You know what I mean? Back when
Not
like
to
they used to
me.
take this like take the slaves' teeth. Am I reaching? Am I reaching? Is that kind of wild? I don't know. Am I bugging?
You kind of reach it, but that is
I'm,
funny though.
I'm just saying they used to take the slaves' teeth.
Nah, that's really funny that you mentioned that. It's funny but not funny.
Slavery's funny to
Uh,
you, Cyrus? It's crazy, insane. Mm-mm.
when they come to that nigga, that shit
That's
comedy,
crazy.
nigga.
So you gotta bring back slavery for Swerve. That's nuts.
Yeah, fuck that nigga. Um, yeah, no, it was whatever. Like I didn't really care about, the Mogul Assembly.
Not even their name. That's how I know you don't care. The Mogul Assembly,
What is their name?
Mogul Empire.
Nigga, it's definitely Mogul Assembly.
No, it's Mogul. It's because of Jimmy Ray of the Empire. Come on, man. Shout out Jimmy Ray.
I'm Googling it right now. And if I see them fucking
Mogul
Mogul
Assembly.
Assembly,
That was the fucking old group. They changed the Mogul Empire.
nigga, it literally says Mogul Embassy
Oh,
or
Mogul
simply the
Embassy.
embassy.
Yeah,
The villain
we were
is
saying you were saying assembly, and I'm saying empire. We were both
assembly.
wrong. It's embassy. That's right. I'm bugging out. It damn sure is assembly. Embassy. I can't even speak anymore. Shout out to Jimmy
Yeah,
Rave,
well,
man.
yeah, I fuck with Jimmy Ray. But
Rest in peace.
oh shit, he died?
Yeah, nigga, he died. What are you talking about?
Oh shit.
Why do you think Square wears his like his cape out for the big matches?
You think I'd be paying attention what that nigga wear?
No, I guess so. Yeah, he died a couple years ago. He didn't even hit 40.
Damn.
I think he had I know he had he got his legs amputated from MRSA.
I kind of feel yeah. Because
That's tough.
I got a DM from Jimmy Rave.
Crew?
Yeah, I got a D. I'm not sure if I still have the DM, but he was just like, "Hey man, can you like do the GoFundMe, yada yada." And at the time, I don't think I wasn't really doing Spot Caller or like he wasn't like a reoccurring like name that was coming up on Spot Caller. So I was just like, random wrestler DMing me, "Hey man,
Mm.
fuck is you doing?"
Yeah,
I'm
that's
rude
tough
as
though.
shit.
I mean, we didn't know. I didn't know he was sick until or until after the fact. So I didn't even know. I used to love Jimmy Ray. Was one of my favorite guys in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Jimmy Ray.
Yeah, I thought he was really cool. He got a lot of crazy spots and shit like that.
Wow, boy.
Cool guy. Excuse me. Um, Next. No segue there. It's the quick hits now. what is it? There was a match that I didn't chronicle. Jay White versus
Rocky Romero.
yes. Um, that's not on the notes. They can kiss my ass. I saw that nigga come out and I said, you know, this would be a great time to take a shower.
Took a shower during the match. Yeah, the match was what it was. It was fine, fine TV match, nothing crazy. At the end, JY obviously wins, and then the Guns jump him, and then Pac comes out. To even not even the odds because it's still 2-on-3, but AEW loves doing that. They love like even if the heels have the number advantage, they still run away. I wish they would stop doing that.
I'm saying.
But yes, I guess Pac's probably gonna align with Rocky Romero against the Guns and probably some other mystery partner. I don't know who yet. Who's Pac cool with?
Death
He kind of a
Triangle.
he kind of a loner though, low key. Yeah, I guess he probably could do Pentagon or is he hurt?
Phoenix just came back.
Yo,
What is it?
one of them is always hurt. I don't know what
Yeah, I know that shit's
neither of them can stay healthy together.
what is it? The
Jeff Hardy ain't
lady,
doing shit.
what is it? Their interviewer was just like, "Hey man, you think about getting the crew together?" And then that nigga was just like, "I'm not really concerned with Death Triangle."
He's
And then
doing his own thing.
Jay White came out and was just like, "Oh, you a lonely ass nigga." And I was just like, "Oh, that's crazy."
Let's see it.
Oh,
He's a friends.
yeah, no, he a lonely ass nigga. Game is game.
Game is the game. You know why nobody's friends with Pac? Because I think he keep leaving for 6 months. How many friends would you could
He don't
how
be
many
around
friends
enough
you know
to establish some friendship.
you can't establish no relationship. They could be home.
Nah, that's crazy. Um, yeah, so that happened. This is our main event, so I'm actually gonna say I'm gonna save it for last. What is it? Mariah May versus Harley Cameron. I know she be on Rampage a lot, so I'm confused why she here.
Who? Harley Cameron?
Yeah, I know she be
Hmm.
like goofing around and doing shit with Soraya on fucking on Rampage. So I was really like, why are you here?
I'm not sure. I will say for a debut match for Harley Cameron, wasn't terrible. I thought she did serviceable for a first match on TV. I did look it up. She is trained by Tyler Breeze and Sean Spears. For the most part, I feel like their students usually are decent by the time they get on like TV or in the ring at least. So I mean, I can't. I'm happy she got out there, did her thing. Hopefully, she keeps having matches. She gets better. Um, Mariah May, like I keep saying, they are working her. That girl be working, boy.
Mm-hmm.
They put her to work. But
Shit,
yeah, the
since
match
Tony
itself
Storm
was
don't.
yeah, Tony Storm. I mean, honestly, Tony Storm, low key. Let me see how many matches she got. She got oh no, I mean, she had 9 matches. The average is like 6, so she's above average.
Okay. Um, yeah, I thought the match was whatever. It was AEW match is dumb long. Um, shit cool with me.
And then
I didn't
and
think
then
I didn't think this was terrible. I actually agree. I don't think Harley Cameron was like awful or anything like that.
no,
I
not
just
at
thought
all.
like, I was just confused why she was here
I'll say
on
this much.
Dynamite.
This might be controversial. I thought Harley Cameron versus Mariah May was a better match than Kalani versus Fallon Henley.
Okay.
We gonna get into
You
that match,
you
but
proud
yeah,
of you proud of that take, nigga? No, I'm playing.
yeah. I thought Fallon Henley and Kalani were terrible.
um, I mean, I don't remember it, so
Well, it wasn't good. They were off. I don't know. It was something wrong. There's some miscommunications or something. I don't know what it was, but it was not good. Not for those two. I expected more from them, and I was disappointed. Very.
okay. That's fair. That's fair. It's okay, man. Um, Orange Cassidy versus Trent.
Oh, before we get into that, we didn't speak on that what's her name? Mina?
Oh yeah, Mina came out and then they teased the kiss or whatever, and then I was just like, you already kissed once, so
Yeah. And they still really haven't fully explained what's that about. Like, I don't know. I don't understand it.
they were friends in Stardom. That's like all they got for
But
that.
why are they kissing? Were they kissing in Stardom?
Oh, I don't know.
That's why I'm like,
You want to know
I
why
don't.
girls kiss? Because they're comfortable like that.
I guess so. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta
girls
just kiss
be
your friends. Kiss your
girl,
friends.
girl,
You know.
girls be kissing their homegirls all the time. No explanation, bro. It's okay.
Especially after a couple of drinks. That's why they got the little champagne out after the match. I don't understand this whole like what's going on with this gimmick, bro. It's really like
It seems like it's gonna be like I'm gonna take you away from Tony Storm.
it didn't seem like Tony really cares that much though. I feel like. Am I bugging?
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, I don't know.
She'll
I
care
guess you
soon
would.
enough.
I guess you wouldn't care this week because you got knocked out, so you wouldn't even have known.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
She'll care
I'm
eventually.
gonna let it play out, but I'm a little confused. But I think I'm supposed to be, so I'm gonna let it play out.
Yeah, just let them do their thing.
Also, yeah, I just realized her theme song was like that. Remember what's that little song? Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. Every party, every club you go to, they play that at some point. A little bar,
I have no idea.
da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. You know what I'm talking about. It's not in English, so I can't say no. I don't know the lyrics.
Let's say I do understand what you're talking about. Let's go. Yeah, man. I know exactly. But moving on, Orange Cassidy and Trent, man. Um, well, I don't give a fuck about these niggas, man.
Yeah, I know it's supposed to be like one of like the low key the B angle of like AEW right now, but like I just don't care. I don't care about Trent Beretta enough to take him seriously as like as a heel.
Or a competitor. Like,
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I
I
just
don't
don't
care about
care.
this nigga at all. Like, Orange Cassidy, yes, get away from this nigga. This nigga
Yeah,
sucks.
I don't think Trick Brett is bad. He's just not interesting. There's nothing really
That's
interesting about
bad.
this guy. I think in ring he's fine. I think he's a fine worker. He takes some crazy bumps sometimes, but yeah, as far as just like Trent Beretta as a character, as a wrestler, yeah, I don't have much interest in him. So it's tough for me to really care about this feud. Um, Orange Cassidy did pick up the win, but it was like wasn't it by like a roll up or something, or like it was like a
Yeah, it was like a roll up. It wasn't
it
crazy.
wasn't definitive. So I'm sure this will keep going. Obviously, it will be because after the match, Trent Beretta pile drives Orange Cassidy on a chair. I mean, I'm sorry, not on the chair, on the steel steps. Um, and then beats his ass some more. And somehow Orange Cassidy was still able to like walk on his own 2 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like,
I think
gave
the
him a
reason they
spot
did,
pyro driver and then still had enough to like stand on his own 2 feet after.
I mean, he's OP at Orange Cassidy, but also I think the probably the main reason is because they just did the stretcher angle last week and they didn't want to do it 2 weeks in a row.
Well, then don't do the fucking power driver shit.
I agree, but they gotta advance the story. I wonder if Orange Cassidy's taking some time off. Um,
I mean,
he probably deserves it. I mean, he's been working. I mean,
yeah, he works a lot.
even as of today, I think he has the most matches. Let me double check. Yeah, he has 21 matches this year. Claudio has 18, and then Dante Martin
Damn,
has 16.
that's a lot of
Why
matches.
the fuck did Dante Martin have so many damn matches? What the hell? Um,
I'd be asking myself
and
that too.
surprisingly, JD McDonough has had 15 matches. And Roxanne also has 15 matches.
She a worker. That's why.
Yeah, Roxanne's working a lot too. I didn't realize that. All right, but yeah, that's so. Yeah, I think Orange Cassidy can take some time off. He's not really involved in anything outside of the trench stuff, so I think it's a good time to
Yeah, he's not
regroup.
really doing that.
Yeah,
No title stuff, no anything. But like, and it seems like Dark Callis really wants to get involved with Orange. Like, there seems to be something going on with like that. And I'm like, dog, I really don't give a shit.
Would you like a heel Orange Cassidy? How would that work?
Bruh, I wish I cared enough to tell you, bruh. Uh, that shit ain't working, bro. I don't think that shit gonna work.
What, heel Orange Cassidy? What if it just came back like a fire ant or some kind of mass wrestler?
That would only work for you because you the only nigga that still remembers the fire ant shit, bro.
I mean, it don't have to be fire ant. It could be like another luchador type character.
That's not working in this day and age.
A luchador? You can get a luchador. What do you mean it's
Not
not
this
working?
cracker luchador.
Crack luchador.
That shit ain't working, bro. They gonna cook his ass, call him appropriator, all sorts of crazy shit. Yeah, don't let that be
Man,
Orange. Don't let that be Orange Cassidy, bro. He don't deserve that hate.
a lot of culture appropriation colonizer talk going on right now. Yeah, maybe not the best time.
Everything is wrestling, man.
Everything's wrestling. Is that wrestling or is that just I don't know what that is.
Wrestling adjacent.
I don't know what this any of it. Everything's a mess, bro. This is too much. What
Um,
else is going on?
yeah, and then we already talked about the BC. So main event. We get Edge versus Brody King. Hey man,
You know, it was a
Edge just having
match.
the same match that he had last week, just in the main event, no DQ and blood. And I like that they had a whole vignette where he was just like, "This is gonna be no DQ, yada yada, this and that." And then Orange Cassidy and them was fighting like it was no DQ anyway.
Yeah, they were like it's fighting in the crowd. It felt like a yeah. No, I don't know why they did that. Yeah, I don't. That's AEW. They have this thing where like they don't. There's no. What's the word I'm looking for? There's no producers for the matches. You could tell there's no producers for the matches because like they
Let me
don't
get
think
some.
they
Thank
only think about they only
you.
think about their match and they don't think about like other matches.
Mm-hmm.
So like like back in the day, if there was a match with like a table spot, nobody else is doing table spots for the rest of the show. It's just them. Or like I remember the rumor like there was a rule like the yay boot punch like that was only for Cena. Only Cena does that. That's his thing. Nobody else is gonna do it except Cena, whoever he's wrestling. But that's his. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it's his thing.
if everybody's doing the same thing, it doesn't make it special. So
Hey, these niggas all love doing something, doing the same shit.
I'll never forget there was an episode of it was an early episode of Dynamite where like there was like 3 straight matches for the Canadian Destroyer. Like everybody doing a Canadian Destroyer, it doesn't make it. You know what I mean? Like it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't make it cool because like everybody's doing it. It was a nasty episode too.
Most hate episodes of Nasty Dog.
Nasty episode.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but as far as the main event goes,
Oh,
it,
good.
it was fine. I didn't. You know what I mean? I like Brody King. Um, Adam Copeland as of right now, not so much, but the match of what it was. I didn't expect Brody King to win. I think we're still leading to Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black.
He's gonna join the group, and it's just like,
You think he can join the group?
yes, no, it's
Mm,
so heavy handed.
yeah.
Like, I wish it wasn't the case, but it seems like it's definitely like for sure thing. Like, you're not really doing well in masking that fact.
He loves
So,
getting trying to get that spooky shit off, man. He gonna
and
get
my
to
thing
it any
is,
way he can.
and I'm like, why, bro? That shit don't work for you.
The Brood, man. That's his OG. This is calling.
I'm like, damn, the Brood that had that much impact on you, bro.
It must have. Yeah, I really think it's so funny because the Brood only lasted like 6 months, if that.
Shit confusing to me, bro. Excuse me. Moving on. Um,
The post credit scene.
yeah, the post cred. We got the elite, Kenny
Well, before well,
Omega.
before, well, before that, I'm about to say
Um,
we gotta get to Kenny first because Kenny did have an interview earlier in the show where he was like, "I'm in the hospital, but I'm gonna book this match real quick." So I guess it's just whatever the EVPs want as long as Tony Khan's out. It's gonna be Anarchy in the Arena. It's gonna be the Young Bucks, Okada, and who's the other person?
Jack Perry.
Oh, and Jack Perry. I forgot he's
Come
in
on,
the
man.
elite now. I
Yeah,
forgot he's in the
you're a
elite.
big star now.
Versus FTR and two other opponents. So at that point, I was like, oh, maybe it's Motor City Machine Gun. They should be coming in soon, right? We get to the final segment of the night. The elite comes out. They call out FTR. FTR comes out, and they're like, yeah, we got two partners, and it's Eddie Kingston and Brian Danielson. And I said, okay.
Yeah, they came out and I was just like, yeah, that's them. And then
Uh.
Excalibur going, is Danielson even cleared? Nigga, you know y'all niggas don't care.
Especially Brian, of all people.
Yeah, like nigga, you know them niggas don't care. Stop saying that shit.
And then right after that, announced that he has a match on Saturday. So
Yeah, like that nigga is cleared, bro. Even if he's not, it don't matter. As crazy as that sounds, game is game, bro.
So yeah, Anarchy in the Arena, it will be the Elite versus Eddie Kingston, Brian Danielson, and FTR. As far as Anarchy in the Arena goes, I did not like last year's episode. I mean, match, but the first one I thought was really good. So hopefully it's more like the first one, not like the second one. But Eddie
We gonna pray,
Kingston
bro.
and Jack Perry being involved, I'm a little concerned. I can see Jack Perry taking a crazy bump though. Maybe he'll use real glass.
Oh my god, is that really gonna be his claim to fame? Like,
He might really use real glass just to prove a point.
shit.
Also,
Yeah.
did you see the AEW diehard freakazoids that were like upset over the Punk joke on Monday Night Raw? I didn't even catch the joke until after the fact. What he was referencing when he said that,
Oh, what was the joke on Raw?
because he called Drew McIntyre like a choke artist, and he's like Pat, not like me, I'm a different kind of choke artist. And I didn't need it. I always thought he was just making like a UFC joke. It didn't even cross my mind that he was talking about Jack Perry, but people were upset online like, well, I'm so tired of this
A
guy.
AEW has not stopped talking about it for a while now. But let Puck can't talk about it, bro.
I, I didn't even catch the joke, nor did the crowd. The crowd didn't really react to it either because they don't. I guess they don't give a fuck. But I just thought it was funny that some of these accounts, some of the bigger AEW accounts that you see on Twitter, were just like, "How dare he say that?" or whatever. Like, see,
Why would it be? How dare you, bro? Y'all won in the end, right?
yeah.
All right, that's it for NXT. I mean, the AEW. There's nothing else unless I'm missing something.
I don't believe so.
I think I caught everything. I was watching in real time, so no notes, no notes lost here, bro. All right, NXT. I thought it was really nice to have Wesley come out and do his thing. Uh, what are they doing with Josh Briggs?
Uh, WWE Speed, WWE Main
Oh,
Event. I don't know what they about to do with Josh Briggs. I don't.
I know you joking about the WWE speed thing, but hey, it'd be heat for him.
Even he might actually do all right on Speed. I don't. Yeah, I don't really know. He's not very interesting. I think he's a fine worker, but he's kind of like ain't much to him. And I feel like it's always been this way.
I mean, like I always say, man, breaking up the Hicks
I don't know
was
if
the
that was the
worst thing
best
that they
move.
did for
Yeah, I don't know if that was
all
the best
parties
move.
involved.
I think Fallon's fine, but the other two, I just don't know.
I is Fallon fine because shit she well all she did was like really turn heel
Yeah, we.
And
I'm gonna
that's
let
it.
that play
Yeah.
out first before I even like. This could work out. I
Yeah.
don't know what they're gonna do with that, but like as far as like Briggs and Jensen, I don't even know where Jensen's at.
Sometimes sometimes niggas on NXT they just be taking long ass hiatuses, bro. And you just gotta hold that shit. But it's like, why though?
Yeah,
Um,
not like he got like wrote off. He just disappeared.
he's just fucking gone. Like nigga disappeared.
He got beat up by Obafemi. We ain't seen him since.
And we don't even see him like in the background and no shit. I hope he's not injured or anything.
Yeah, I hope not.
Because that's normally how it is. Like the reason why we don't see nothing about him for a really long time is because they're hurt. Um, but it might not be something like too crazy, or it might not. It might have not been a thing that happened in the ring. Something that just happened during training. So like,
Yeah,
they wouldn't really tell us a shit like that. And plus, they probably wasn't using them anyway. So they're just like, we ain't got to put a tweet out.
yeah, yeah. But as far as Wesley coming back, that was really cool. Good to see him back. Looks all right. You know what I mean? You definitely didn't lose a step, which is such a major surgery like that. You would expect it, but no, he looked comfortable out there, which is good.
Yeah. I thought it was a very fine match.
And
Both
also
guys.
he could do the
Okay.
Shawn Michaels thing where he could just sell his back every match.
Settlers back like crazy.
Yeah, that's the Shawn Michaels special. So and that's one of Shawn's kids. So yeah, he already put him on.
Um. So yeah, no, that match was really good. I liked it. Next we can talk about Fallon Henley and Kalani Jordan. I I want to say that this is probably like the first time she ever really worked heel, so like she's trying to figure it out. But I do think like this match does not go
That
too
stinks,
well.
bro.
Yeah.
That stinks. It was just like they were off. Their communication was off. Especially Kalani's comeback. That's what really fucked it up. I was like, "Ugh, what are they doing?" It didn't look good. And for those
Yeah.
two, I expect a lot more from them.
hmm Hopefully it gets better in the future.
Yeah, but as far as that match, yeah, I don't have much else to say about it. Wasn't good. Lock in.
Yes, please lock the fuck in. All right. Next we got Supernova Sessions. Once again, I think that Noam Dar and Trick Williams will be a really great match. I think all this fluff and filler that they're doing is really fucking weird. And not really interesting. I know a lot of people in the chat were just like, yeah, CW time, baby, yeah. And I was just like, nah, this shit not cool, bro. Like this shit
I just
extremely whack.
okay. I disagree with you. I didn't like last week's segment. I did like this one though. I like
This
this one
was
a lot
this was
better.
just last week's segment plus.
Yeah, but it was different because now they're actually getting somewhere.
Because
Um,
the match is like announced.
yeah, no, I think because they got somewhere. They're obviously implying that there's more to Trick Williams' last stuff. Because I felt like last week was too vague, and this one was kind of more leading into like, oh, these guys are dating, and that's this is like the soft launches to them dating on the show, I guess, like in kayfabe when he when she accidentally called him babe, and they were like, ooh, and then like the whole Trick Willy Wonka, which I thought was actually pretty funny.
Yes, Trick Williams.
I like this segment. I thought it was fun. Just kind of like the dissension of the metaphor. If Lash leaves metaphor, what are they gonna call themselves? Got you there. Yeah, I got you there, didn't I?
Shawn Michaels, figure it out, nigga.
Because they didn't think that through, did they? But yeah. So unless it's a setup, what if it's a setup? Damn. What if she's like a double agent? She's getting close to Trick, so she can so he can have his guard down. That's when Noah and Dar attacks. See, that's why you can't trust women sometimes. Let me get my Andrew Tate real quick. This is why
It's that part of the
women,
episode, guys.
women, I tell you, can't trust them. But
That's
no, in
it.
all seriousness, that's all I got.
Nigga about to say it all seriousness after just saying that. Oh, brother.
But in all seriousness, no, I actually did. I like this segment a lot better than last week's segment. And I like the whole envelope of them like going back to the fact that um it was a rope break. He's not wrong.
No, yeah.
He was out of his foot was under the rope. That counts.
I feel like we could have got there and justified this rematch without all of this.
You just hate on Black Love. That's all that is.
uh, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, maybe I am. Um, yeah, no, I thought I didn't really like the segment. That's all. I just thought it was really whatever. Um, move. Next we get Metaphor going to the parking lot, and they're out there without Last Legend.
She would trick.
Um, yeah, but I was just
With
like,
her man.
damn, the dissension is really happening. Uh, and then Javon Evans comes out and sticks up for Trick Williams, and I think putting Javon Evans with Trick Williams is a really cool and good move.
Also think just having him work with a vet like Noam Dar is also a pretty good move. Assuming
Yes,
he wrestles Noam Dar, that should be a really good match. Also, I can tell nobody writing Siobhan's promos. They let him just say whatever. He definitely sounds like a 19-year-old. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, he's only 19.
I think he's like 18, 19. I don't think he's got to be one of the youngest guys on the roster for
Mm,
sure.
okay. Um, but yeah, I think that's cool for him to be put into this like very high position.
He got to work on the
Um,
facial expressions though. Got to emote more.
eh, I didn't, I just, I don't, I can't remember the promo for or like his facial emotions or any shit like that, but yeah. um, Roxanne Perez defeats Chelsea Green in a match that I was very surprised with. I never. If this is what Chelsea Green working boots are, it's good.
This is the first time I think we've got babyface Chelsea Green in WWE since she came back. So, um, I'm still not a big fan of Chelsea Green. I know I got like tore up on the internet when I said she wasn't good. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. I thought this match was cool. I wasn't like super huge on it. I thought it was good though. Standard like TV main event style match.
Mhm. I
Definitely didn't hate
was
it, but
I was impressed with the stuff that I saw.
I got my ass kicked for that one. I was like, maybe I am wrong. I don't know. Maybe she's good.
Let the internet gaslight you into thinking she decent.
Yeah, 'cause I remember when the niggas was like, "Oh, she should win the world heavyweight championship." I'm like, "What are y'all talking about? Huh? No. Why would she win that?"
Did you see that tweet where somebody was just like, "Hey, can we bring back 100 and 200-day reigns so everybody gets a turn?" You saw that tweet?
Yeah, no, but Twitter's been like that for a while now. Like everybody deserves a turn because everybody worked hard. Like this person worked hard. Like, yeah, everybody works hard. That's not how this works. Everybody gets a title. It don't mean nothing.
Yeah. They're coveted positions for a reason, bruh.
Yeah,
Or they're prestigious for a reason.
yeah. I
Um,
do agree that I think there should be some shorter reigns. I do agree with that.
yeah. Like I definitely
I,
don't think like Cody's joint is gonna go as like
I
long
don't
as
think Cody.
Roman's.
I don't
Like,
think Cody
no.
lasts in the year.
I
I don't think Cody's making it the Rumble with that belt. He will not have it by January.
I think by
He will be fighting for it at WrestleMania. I know that much.
oh, I don't hate that. Or hate the thought of that. That seems cool. Cool with me. Um sorry, I thought I was gonna cough. But yeah, no, I like this match, Chelsea Green and Roxanne Perez. I think this was a cool little title defense for her. Um I guess I'm gonna weave in the combine stuff into this. And what did you think about the vignettes that were playing throughout the show and stuff like that? You fuck with the combine shit that's going on?
I wish they just shown the actual combine. I guess I mean I don't know how they would have did it, but yeah, I guess the vignettes
Yeah,
were fine.
I kind of wish they would just show the combine. I think the getting the clips of it will never be as cool as that one time where we actually saw everything play out. Um, so they should just show us. Like, just we got the combine on Peacock. Lock in. I'm
Yeah, that's why
there.
like just throw that shit on Peacock. They did it 1 year, just never did it again. I wish they did. I want to see Tatum Paxley squat 500 pounds, whatever the fuck she be doing.
Yeah, they said she did. I was just like,
She used
I
to
would
post
like to see
videos
it.
like on her Instagram. She was putting up some crazy weight on like deadlifts and shit. She's a beast.
Yeah, no, that shit would have been cool with me if we saw that. Um, but yeah, no, that's all I really have for the combine. I don't like the thing periodically to the show. I thought it was cool, but like we should see more. And also like some of these women are gonna be like in the combine, and I'm just like, what was the numbers though? Like, did your
Yeah,
deadlift get you here?
yeah.
Like,
I want to see
what
the. I
got
want
you
to see the
here?
real. Give me the real next gen stats, man. Don't give me these fugazi numbers.
Yeah, and then also
Don't kayfabe me.
I would really just like to see, you know, the work.
Yo, Lash Legend fucking launched that fucking ball though.
Yeah, she did.
He launched that shit. Like, damn. I know she's an athlete. I didn't know she was that strong.
And shit.
That's
I
not
didn't
even
know
straight.
Tatum
That's like
Paxton
that's.
was that strong.
Oh no, Tatum Baxley's crazy. You gotta go look at her Instagram. She's putting up
Oh no,
insane
no,
weight.
I see it, but I'm just like,
Uh,
damn, I didn't know you had it like that. Um, moving on. Uh, Shayna Baszler versus Carmen Petrovich.
First of all,
Um,
Carmen's entrance hard.
yeah, the slasher shit. Yeah, that shit was
That
hard.
shit is hard. But as far as the match goes, I really like Carmen Petrovic's like moveset. I think it's such a, I've said it before, but I just think like her moves or like, the kicks she throws are really cool. I think give her some time, she could be something for real. I really fuck with Carmen Petrovic. Good to see Shayna get a win. She didn't get those very often, so that's always
Yeah,
nice.
she had to go back to high school. Shit. But yeah, no, it's been a minute to see a Shayna Baszler win. I think you know, Natalia and Shayna Baszler, like I think they're kind of like one and the same, or like their roles are going to be very like similar in the future. Well, like at least in like Shayna's case, like I really do think like in the future she's going to be that woman that you just like, you just fight to, Natalia, you fight Natalia for like experience points, get you to that next level, and then you fight Shayna Baszler for the
That's like the first
ruthless
boss.
feat.
That's the first boss you fight in like an RPG in like
Yeah,
Elden
like
Ring. That's the first boss.
she unlocks a special perk for you, the ruthless perk, um or the killer instinct perk or some shit like that, so it's really cool. I think Shayna's really cool in that role. um Steel Suns defeat No Quarter Catch Crew. Stacks with special guest referee. I called them Lexington
Oh, that's
Steel
Steel.
Suns, so now I'm just that's their names now. They're the Steel Suns.
Team Steel.
um I didn't want to type that out again, so I thought this would be a lot more funnier. Steel Suns, Stacks is the special guest referee. I also they get the what is it? Steel Suns get the win, so I think that's really cool for them. Um,
Nasty
but
refereeing. Some real nasty
nah,
refereeing right
dog.
there.
When he did the German and then he checked if the shoulders was on the mat, hit the 1, 2, check this watch.
The longest 3 count I've ever seen in my life.
Dog.
What referee school did he go to get his license like that? Because I know damn well they don't teach you how to count like that.
What is it? Why they pulled up on Aisha Taylor. Shout out to her for also getting the call up. I think she was gonna be a great voice up there. Hopefully Mike Rome could really bring that feeling. Um
Mm. I don't hate Mike Rome. Let me not do that to Mike Rome. I don't like his
I
hair. I don't like his hair. His hair
I
bothers me.
don't Mike Rome, we fuck with you. I don't have anything against Mike Rome. I just think that Samantha Irving and Aisha Taylor has been just like, they've been putting the church lady Amazing Grace
Put it
into their entrance.
full
Um,
throated. Put their throat in that joint. You feel me? Nah.
that's it for this episode's Roll Report, man. Scratch us on
You
Patreon.
never turn full throated for it. I'm bugging.
Definitely wildin'.
Death of that diaphragm. You feel me?
But no, I thought the special guest referee was really funny. And then you know how we get down, man. You step into the NXT parking lot, you got a 9 times out of 10, nigga, you're getting kidnapped.
That's crazy. Why are there not police presence out there
I
at
feel
this point?
what is it? I was talking to my homie about Mexico City, and he was just like because he went to a rave or some shit over there, and he was just like, when people call their Uber, they don't call for it outside the venue. They stay in the venue until the Uber
Until it's
shows
time.
up.
Yeah.
Niggas in NXT start doing that.
Don't come out till it's time to go. The
Yeah,
ride's
like
there. And even
man,
then
like
you can't even trust the rides half the time.
hey, yeah, most likely.
Attended SUV, pop out his fucking
But
stacks
nah,
or
man,
Dexter Loomis.
y'all need to just start parking on the sidewalk or like right in front of the entrance. You feel me? Or like I need one NXT segment where dude is about to walk out the venue.
He's
He
like,
do a
nah, let
double
me turn
take
around. Let me turn around.
and then just fucking book it like SpongeBob when he was taking out the trash.
Who was the first casualty? Was it Kenta?
It might be, yeah.
Was it Kenta the first casualty?
Yeah, he was the first kidnapping.
He wasn't kidnapping. He was just he got his arm taken out.
Oh yeah, that was
The
yeah, that
first
was the
the
first.
first
So
the
the
first
first
kidnapping
kidnapping.
was Legato. I think.
You think so?
I want to say Legato was the when Cruz and Wild got
You sure
kidnapped. I want to say that was the first kidnapping
you
I remember.
did Legato do that before Dexter Loomis stole Austin Theory?
Legato was 2020.
Okay, yeah, then that was probably before Dexter Loomis stole
Yeah,
Austin Theory.
yeah, yeah. Legato was
Um,
2020.
okay. Oh man, you remember when like the way like was just starting, and then what is it? Indy Hartwell had like the ghost face mask and shit, and then when you saw her, she had like the neck brace on and shit like that. Oh
Yeah,
man, good times.
good time. The way was fun. That was fun times.
Yeah, that was a fun time. Mi Chen defeated Ariana Grace. Any thoughts on Ariana Grace?
The same thoughts I have every week.
Okay.
I think
Um,
she's great at everything but wrestling.
Mi Chen, I think it's great that you're here. Getting your reps on NXT.
First win of
Um,
the year for Mi Chin, by the way. She's 1-6.
I guess Ariana Grace, man. Shit, my mama could have. But good for her. I think that's cool. She's gonna be in a joint. What's her combine numbers, bruh?
Who, Mi Chin?
Yeah,
She said that
she putting up numbers.
they pointed her out when they were doing like the fucking the punching fucking whatever the hell that was. They said she had the hardest one.
Beanbag. bag.
No, it was like
Oh,
it's like a
the
shoulder like I don't
the
know what that
David
was.
Buster joint.
I don't know what it was. It's like get like pull on the fucking I don't know what it was. I never seen that exercise before, but
Man, show me the combine, man. I'm not taking these bullshit.
she showed
I'm not taking
they
these.
showed the footage of her doing it.
I'm not taking these word of mouth feats, man.
But it's like something you can't measure with your eyes. I don't even know how that works. So I don't but whatever.
Yeah, she in there off the bullshit feet, man.
You know what I mean? Kayfabe and numbers. I don't trust on these niggas.
It's fucking whack. And then Chelsea Green and Ariana Grace are friends. I think that's perfect.
It makes sense. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, they're the same character. Sound like a real nigga to me. Um, what's next? Uh, Rich Holland, Thea Hale, get away from that man. Damn it.
What's that Demi Lovato meme? She's like, stay away
Get
from
a
get a
job.
job.
Oh, get away from her. Get a job. Get a job. Get away.
What do we do with
Get
Rich
away from
Holland?
her.
I had an idea, but people shit on it when I posted it online. What do we do with Rich Holland?
Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say? Because
So
I
put him under a mask. Give him a whole new gimmick. Cane him up.
this is the second time you suggested a white
Cane
man
him
puts a
up.
mask on.
Okay, you can be white and wear a mask. I didn't say be a luchador. I said put on a mask. Kane had a mask. He wasn't a luchador. He was white.
Yes, I know Kane was white.
Just putting it out there.
In case I wasn't fucking clear. No.
Why not?
Because I feel like a
It worked for it
because I
worked for
feel like an oil rig is hiring. You feel me?
think about being a
You
chimney sweeper.
you that that is as European as it gets though. Um, nah, man, you know that one fucking TikTok they always supposed to be like, oh man, what job as hard as this? And it's the fucking just mud spreading everywhere and shit like that.
What?
The OSHA violation and all that shit.
Yeah, what was that? With that video with the three dudes doing whatever with that damn oil rig with and the jeans
Yeah,
and just shirtless. It's just Rich just
yeah,
doing shit.
have him doing that. Even better. Something even better. Like get it. Like, let's have him do some urban planning. You feel me? Let's have you do that.
Starbucks
Um,
barista.
nah. We gotta put his muscles to work. You feel me? Um, yeah, get away from him. And then what is it? Lexus K comes out. He'd be like, "Oh man, why are you talking to these losers?" And then Duke was just like, "You also a loser." He was like, oh, "I'll show you who a real loser is." And then Duke comes and loses later. And then
He's
it's
the
because
loser.
yeah, he's the bigger loser. And what is
This
it?
is a
Rich
group
Holland
full of
comes out.
losers, really. Rich Holland's a
Yeah,
loser. Duke Cousins
the
a loser. Lexus
the
K's
only
the loser
person the only
segment.
person that's not a loser is Thea Hale.
She kind of a loser too.
Hey,
Low
she
key.
beat JCS, broke her nose.
Damn,
Get well
yeah,
soon.
get
Love
well
you.
so get well soon. What's T Hale's
Uh,
record? T Hale is
oh no, she definitely got a jobber record, but nah,
no,
she be
she's not
winning
honestly, she's 3-3. She's 3-3.
3-3 this year, singles.
Yeah, she made I mean that's just all together. I don't know, not singles, but
Oh, or just like in feuds.
just in general, like she's had 6 matches this year and she's 3-3. So I
Oh,
don't
it feels like she's been on TV a lot.
she's on TV a lot. I guess she doesn't wrestle as much as we thought.
Yeah, man. That's good though. I'm trying to see match statistics. No, 2024. I guess like cage match features like shit that's not on TV.
Yeah.
But she's still a winner. Like overall, she's 11-5.
Hmm.
That's good.
I'm not counting the coconut loop.
Yeah, I didn't want to count the coconut loop either, but that's the case here.
You don't trust my spreadsheet?
No,
I did this for a reason.
I don't trust your spreadsheet, man. You be giving these niggas 4 stars, bro. Some of these loser niggas 4 stars, but
What matches I get 4 that didn't count as a 4 recently?
we could go over that on Patreon on some other
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
Good Brothers versus Axiom is definitely something that's going to be at Battleground. Boy, I don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, but damn.
I don't give a fuck, man. Uh, that's it for NXT, unless I miss something.
That's it.
Let me look on
I think we're,
YouTube really, really
I think we're missing
fast.
something.
Let me go on YouTube really, really fast.
We spoke on Trick. We spoke on the tag champ, all the champions. Wendy
Mhm.
Chu. We got a little
I feel like we talked about that last week.
she got a little teaser this week.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, then she coming back. It's not that shit's not even on the WWE. What is it?
No, it was like 3 seconds. You just hear like snoring in the background. That's all you're. It's like a black screen, just
Oh, okay,
snoring.
okay. Yeah, that's
That
why I
was literally
understood
was
that.
it. Yeah, maybe that was it. Maybe that was the show.
Oh, okay. Because I think I just remembered the Meals message where it was snoring followed by a Shayna Baszler match as well.
That's sick. That's foul.
Yeah, that's mean as fuck. But
Spoke
yeah,
on no quarter. Yeah. I think we spoke on everything.
yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
I'm looking at now. That's everything. All right. That's our episode. You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/the HORNC. You could follow us on YouTube. I mean, on Twitter. Oh, you can follow us on YouTube too. At the HORNC. You can follow Quan at the Comeback Spot. You can follow me, Cyrus, at Cyrus on TWR. Everything is in the show notes. We'll come back next week. I think next week is when we should talk about the first NXT 2.0 episode.
We'll do it next week.
Yeah, I think that's something that we should do next week.
All
Okay,
right.
yeah, no, there's no pay-per-view or nothing, right?
Mm-mm. When's Battleground? That June?
Well, I think Double or Nothing is our next pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's 26th. I'm trying to remember when Battleground is. Let's see,
June 5th or some
Battleground.
shit.
Double check. 2024.
WWE NXT.
Oh, the same day. Oh shit.
What?
Is it the same day? Oh no.
Hold on. Nah, you tripping, bro. Nah, you lying. You lying. You lying. No way.
It's the same day. They're both in Vegas. I didn't even realize that. Oh
They're both
shit.
in Vegas on the same day.
Oh, that's gonna be nuts.
No, Battleground is June 9th.
Oh, Google lied to me.
Spell this nigga to death, please. All right, that is
Oh yeah,
it
June
for
9th. Yeah,
us.
Google definitely lied to me. Damn. I think that was the original date and then they moved it.
Hmm, funny, you got the funny Google boy.
Nah, for sure.
Um, but all right, peace out, y'all. Be safe. Watch wrestling and all that.